It's turkey time. Well, good morning, everyone. It is 7:35. I've been talking about this hunt for a while now, and I'm out here at John Martin's place with Fearless Life Outdoors. We just got this stand set up. We got out here later than we wanted to. Me and Jimmy, GunsNChickenStrips, we made it in last night pretty late, about 11 o'clock or so, and we decided not to come out here last night and set up, and we just decided that we would do it this morning. So we've just gotten this set up. As we drove up, we ran some turkeys off. We've got a little feeder up here, and I've got the calls, so hopefully that I can call some of these turkeys back in. And then of course we have this feeder up here, so I'm hoping that I can take my very first turkey ever and my first one ever with a bow. So I'm super excited. I know Jimmy's excited. He's got the Mosin Nagant on the ground down here, and so if after I shoot one with a bow, he's going to try to shoot one with a rifle, so it should be a whole lot of fun. Both these guys' channels will be linked down below. It's Fearless Life Outdoors and GunsNChickenStrips, so if you guys want to jump down there and give them a follow and check them out. The weather's nice and cool. It's about 55 degrees, and it's super foggy this morning. I'm hoping that I can stick a turkey. It looks like my shot's going to be about 30 yards or so. I'm going to pull the rangefinder out, got the calls, and it's turkey time. Let's do this. We have a very large boar working in close. Nah, just kidding. He went and parked the truck. We're ready though. Alright guys, so we spotted some turkeys about probably a good 400 or 500 yards across this field. We've been sitting at this feeder for about an hour now, and they're just not coming in. John just shot a turkey, and so now we're going to stalk this group across this field, and he shot his turkey out of this group. So he said there's 3 good toms in it, and me and Jimmy are going to try to sneak up close enough into bow range, and hopefully I can shoot one with a bow, and then he can shoot one with the Mosin. This ought to be pretty easy because we've got these tall mesquites, so we can just crouch down and get pretty close. We may have to cross the fence, but we should be alright. We're going to hit this tree line right here in front of us. That way we can close the distance really easily. As long as we keep something in between us and them, we should be alright. Their eyesight's the best thing that they've got, and so we're going to have to do our best to move slow whenever we get closer. Hey. No, are they on the other side of that fence?
Okay, so you're looking down that tree line?
Uh-huh.
They're in that tree line on your left.
Okay, so as long as we keep heading straight down this tree line, we're going to find them?
I mean, they just walked in. They just walked in the edge, probably. I don't know. Let me see where you are.
See us right here on the corner?
Yeah, I see that. Probably like 200, 300 yards in front of you.
Okay.
They're somewhere right on that tree line somewhere.
Okay, we'll sneak up a little bit further, and I'll call to them, and hopefully they'll step out.
I just saw them like less than 30 seconds ago.
Okay.
I saw Tom walking in right there.
Okay.
My Tom's on the ground in front of you.
Okay, we're going to sneak up. Thanks.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, that should mean turkeys. I hope they're close, and as you guys saw this morning, John got it done. He shot a really nice tom, at about 350 yards with a 300 Win Mag. We got it breasted out. I'm back up here in the stand now. Gonna sit tight. Hopefully they'll be here. Hopefully we'll be able to see them. And John said that there's one really good tom in this group, about 10 to 12 inch beard. So that's what I'm hoping for. We saw quite a few turkeys this morning. I tried to put a stalk on a group, and we weren't able to make it happen. So they disappeared off up into the brush about 30 seconds before we got to them. Completely unresponsive to the call. I mean, I'd call to him and call, and I wasn't overdoing it, but I was giving them just enough, and I never got a response after about 8 o'clock this morning. So I'm going to sit tight, hope that they come to the corn, and I'm going to let an arrow fly. Alright, so as you guys saw, I had those two hens roll through. It just made a big circle and disappeared on this fence line over here. I'm going to hit them with a little bit of a call, and maybe I can get a big tom to come check it out. I know that if there's hens in the area, there's other turkeys in the area, and there's got to be a male around here somewhere. He can't be far. So I'm going to be real easy with it. I'll probably call 2 or 3 times. I can get one to at least come check it out. And whenever he gets close, maybe he'll realize that the feeder's here and maybe he'll come eat. I don't know. They may not even eat this afternoon. They might have eaten midday whenever that feeder went off at noon, or they might have eaten their full this morning just before we got here, whenever we got in late. I'm going to try this. I hope it works. I see one. I see one coming down the trail behind me. I can't tell if it's a tom or if it's a hen. He's coming right down the trail behind me. They can come from any direction. That's what makes it so hard. And I can't move because their eyesight's so good. I gotta swivel one way or the other so I can get this camera set up. So bad that was a tom. I could have smoked her. She's still standing right there. That's way too much fun. Who would have thought that I would have called in a hen first? That's so weird. I'll just sit tight for a little bit longer and hopefully one will show up. Well folks, I am in the process of editing this video, and I realized as I get towards the end that I did not film an outro. Unfortunately, as you saw, I guess I should say, ended up not taking a turkey, but that's okay. John got his turkey. He got on the board on actually like the first 30 minutes of opening season. So we had an absolute blast. We had so much fun. I always enjoy hanging out with John from Fearless Life Outdoors, and of course Mr. GunsNChickenStrips himself, which, speaking of him, but anyway, like I said, we had an absolute blast. We didn't get it done down south this last weekend, but we are headed to Brownwood this weekend. It's just going to be me and John this weekend, and his brownwood lease is absolutely covered up in turkeys. So our goal is to hopefully shoot, a couple apiece. Hopefully we can put several good toms on the ground, and I'm super excited about it. Super thrilled. You guys know that I try not to post these kinds of videos very often, but that's hunting, and this was my first real turkey hunt. I did go out a couple of times whenever I had a piece of property that I could hunt turkeys on, and in the spring season I called and chased them a little bit, but I think I only did that once, and from what I remember, it was a ton of fun, but I just wasn't successful, and that's why ever since that time, I guess it was about 2 years ago when I had that property, I really wanted to get into turkey hunting, but as you guys know, my deer lease right now that I have, that's just a couple of minutes away from my house, which is where I film the majority of my videos for you guys. I'm not allowed to hunt turkeys there, and but anyway, I mean, I've always enjoyed watching turkey hunts on TV, YouTube, whatever, and it's something that going along, I've kind of taught myself, and I've bought some turkey calls, and so I know how to use the mouth calls and stuff like that, and it was just kind of something that I jumped into seriously in the last 2 years, but very, very seriously in the last couple of months, with buying the calls and learning how to use the calls and learning how to call them, and all that kind of stuff, how to set up decoys and blah blah blah. It's kind of like duck hunting, I guess you could say. You kind of have to scout your areas and know where the turkeys are going to be, kind of like you have to scout your areas and know where the ducks are going to be. But anyway, it was an absolute blast. I gotta say another huge thanks to John for having me and Jimmy down. We had just a ton of fun, and hopefully you guys will be seeing a whole bunch of more hunting of me and Jimmy with John, and the three of us together, and then filming some videos, hopefully doing some more turkey hunting, hopefully doing some more hog hunting, the whole 9 yards, and it's gonna be a ton of fun. This up and coming spring is completely packed full of turkey hunts and hog hunting, and some exotic hunting too, possibly. So you guys want to keep your eyes peeled for that. Once again, I want to apologize for there not being any action in this video. It kind of hurts me too. I really would have loved to have shot a turkey for you guys, but this coming weekend, it's going to happen. Oh, and if you guys don't follow me on social media, like Instagram and Snapchat, you wouldn't know that I shot another hog the other night. Actually, 2 nights ago, or last night, I don't remember which, but anyway, got another hog hunting video coming for you guys. This one's really special, and I'm not gonna give any more details on that. You guys will have to watch that video to find out. I've got several videos in the works for you guys coming up for this weekend, as well as the turkey hunting, like I was saying, and so I'm super excited for all the new content. I think you guys are going to enjoy it as well. I appreciate all the love and support. You guys are absolutely amazing. I love each and every one of you, and I'll catch you on the next one.